Why don't we get into the book? Because I think the book is awesome. Talk about how, like where did it come from? The inspiration to write the book, and how did you get that going?
Hold up.
Initially was told to write a book. It was 3 years in the making, by the way. That tells you. I was told to write a book because just to tell my story and get it out there and give people hope and meaning that no matter what you've been through, you can overcome it. You can literally do anything. That was the first intention, but it became so much more. The book has little about me in it, almost maybe less than 7 pages of the whole book is anything about me. But when I saw this formula and I literally went into, speaking, one-on-one coaching, mindset, relationships, and business, and then I started doing group settings, these formulas that help people live a better, and I'll call it legendary, and I'll tell you where that came from in a second, a legendary life, it became crystal clear, and I changed the whole book. I wrote simple, fun stories about people actually doing these things. And I don't go and talk about Warren Buffett and Kobe Bryant, Oprah Winfrey, and all the, the greats, right? I love Jason's got all the greats behind him. I mean, Vanilla Ice, for God's sake. I mean, come on now.
One of the greatest.
One of the greatest. Hey, whoever says they don't like that song, they're lying. But what I did see is I saw this formula of helping people overcome their time, live with purpose, significance, meaning, to have better relationships, a better network, to make more money. I saw this formula. And I was like, let's tell simple stories. Let's make it fun, and let's make it actionable where you can actually, you're not reading it and thinking, well, I can never do that. If I do one simple thing for 30 days and maybe 60 days, it's going to have a 10x effect in my life. And the reason I called it legendary, because I didn't have it. I had like 3 really crappy titles before that. But I realized in a world of constant self-promotion and on the news and social media, that the one thing that we can't go out there and say that we are is legendary, because people would laugh us out the room. Legends, that word legendary is given to us by our peers, societies, cultures, our friends, and our family. And we can either be an unbelievable legend or a really terrible person, but they're the ones that are going to give that to us. And you don't have to be rich or famous. You don't have to write a best-selling song. But you can be legendary in your community, in your business, in your network, your family, and your friends if you do these simple things. And so to me, it's about when we, and here's the truth is, you and I all know that we're not going to be here forever. Our time is preciously short on this earth. And when they're not going to pick up and read, I did some M&A deal in 1998. No one's going to read that when I pass away. They're going to tell you how you made them feel, the impact you made in their lives, or the vice versa. Or they're going to be talking, at the wake saying, this guy was an asshole. I don't know why I don't know why I'm here. But to me, legendary is a simple playbook about leaving this world, our fellow humans, and our businesses a little bit better than we found it. And it tackles everything from meaning to significance and purpose in life, to how do we reconquer our time, to literally how do we build toward financial confidence and freedom and that money mindset. But it also tackles the intangible stuff. We talked about cutting out the noise. It goes deep into ways of cutting out the noise and why we need to do it. But it also talks about that mastering our mindset. We talked about that developing that unconditional love and self-confidence and self-respect for yourself so that you can love others fully. And finally, it goes into things like intimate relationships with your family, your friends. And literally at the end of the day, how do we leave this world and our people better? And that to me is what living a legendary life is. And I think in times like this, as we record this, it's been a kind of crazy year of pandemics and COVID and a lot of fear, worry, and insecurity. And I'm super thankful that it's been a commercial success with the Wall Street and USA Today's bestseller, because I think books like these are necessities and not luxuries. And it's simple and it's executable, and it was fun, and I'm very proud of it. And by the way, gentlemen, I'm a recovering perfectionist. So for me to say anything that I've done is not easy for me to do. So I'm very proud of it. So thank you for letting me share that. And that's what legendary is all about.
Hold up.